I think it was originally intended to be like two or three people advance out of 8. We had Finio drop out. I think Finio and Hotline dropped out.
Hotline, yeah. Those are the 2 main ones.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
Like kind of last minute, so seating was already set.
Yeah, really unfortunate that those guys couldn't be here, but we're getting right into this with OutLandish, formerly known as Lord Toko, fighting off against GT. GT, another Baltimore area player.
Yeah, and Toko's no stranger to this matchup.
Oh yeah,
I think it's considered to be Puff's hardest matchup.
If you play Puff, you're no stranger to this matchup.
Yeah,
it's a constant in every tournament.
This Pikachu has Puff beat on spacing, on aerial size, movement speed.
Yeah, the up air.
Yeah, crazy combo game, positioning, but Puff has
rest.
Rest, yep. And a pretty strong combo game to get that rest.
Yeah. So this is a matchup, the way I always describe it is that if you're just trading hits back and forth, I hit you, you hit me, I hit you, Pika's winning that game every single time.
Yeah.
Puff needs something strange to happen. Puff needs to get these big combos and just delete stocks. Puff cannot trade back and forth and, you know, do the status quo. He needs to find some openings. And so far, OutLandish has had one.
Oh, and
up tilt, this should be a rest, and he does find it.
Yeah, and Puff's down air has a very interesting property where if you don't Z cancel it, you actually get a bonus hitbox. And it does scale, so it's a little better at higher percent, but it scales very slowly. But a lot of times what that sets up is a free up tilt or free grab, just depending on where they DI. And there it is.
Ooh, just goes through the F smash this time. Now this edge guard, very nice, finds the up tilt. Can't get the follow up. And you do have to be careful as Puff. There's actually a weird dynamic with Wispy. Because Wispy, the tree in the background doing the blowing, is positioned on the left side, you can be blown off the left while after you're asleep, after rest, but you cannot be blown off the right. So if you're looking to use a rest and put yourself to sleep, you want to make sure you're positioned closer to the right side of the stage.
Yeah, and you'll see like the seasoned Puffs kind of adjust their combos to account for that. Oh no, not enough jumps there.
And OutLandish gives up his lead just running off stage at low percent.
Yeah, and Puff's last 2 jumps, I believe, really don't give much of it all of vertical height. So
yeah, even though she's
not like your later Smash games,
a balloon with a lot of jumps, she really can't recover that far vertically. Horizontally, she can do.
Yeah, that's a great follow-up with that teleport in there.
Ooh, great fast fall there. Fakes like he's covering top platform, and then the immediate fast fall to cover. Ooh, F smash though, not gonna work, and GT gets the grab. OutLandish's momentum. Okay, finds that down air and turns it into an up smash. At that percentage, comboing into up tilt rest wouldn't have worked because the percent's too high, up tilt would send him far away. But the up smash is plenty to kill.
Yeah, that was a good option for OutLandish for sure.
Whoa, this is a grab. This could be it right here for OutLandish. No! GT uses that up B to escape and
such a tight window there. It's really hard for Puff to adjust for up DI. Just sends him so far away up air, and he was just desperate to get that rest out of the way and just went for it all.
Both these guys running back into it for game 2. Pikachu's up B is intangible on the very first frame, making it a really powerful combo breaker, as we saw there. If you combo Pikachu and you're not frame perfect, if your combo drops, he can just immediately up B out and escape.
Yeah, GT has some great DI here, but OutLandish just, he's definitely adjusted to some DI before in his life because he's having no problem chasing him down.
Yeah, it helped that GT, for some reason, grabbed facing the wrong way instead of, you know, up being out of trouble. And sometimes you just got to use that up B defensively and not try and turn the situation around.
I think sometimes that comes down to, I guess, skill of acting out of DI.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people position their hands in different ways where you're not like quite set on the controller anymore. So, you know, it takes some finesse to go like back and forth between like changing your hand positions all the time.
Yeah, that takes practice for sure. A lot of people will switch their grip to do slide DI, where they shake the controller and hold their thumb that's holding the joystick in place. That allows you to go really far with the DI, and you'll see people shaking their hands with it. But once you successfully DI out of the move, it's hard to suddenly switch your grip again to start acting.
And the most radical switch grip I've done myself is for Pika's Thunder. I've just held my controller upside down and did
hold it all the way upside down. Wow.
Because it's got that nice handle on the back.
Oh, interesting. That's creative. I never thought to do that.
It's like, especially for like Pika's Thunder, where like they're not going to punish you anyway, you get a lot of time to.
Yeah, you get plenty of time. So Outlandish for the second game, out to an early lead. Just needs to not SD again. Looks like he missed his dash, right? It was just a dash grab.
I think he turned around instead of dashed, but then still wanted the dash and just went for it late.
Yeah, always tough.
It's tough like when you miss those things, but one thing I've noticed with certain players is like you can't really get away from like missing tech. Like you can't bat 1,000, you know. But it's good to have that backup plan like after you miss that tech. Like I don't need to force my way in. Maybe I'll just hold shield. Maybe I'll jump away, try to reset neutral. But still a tough decision to make.
Yeah, it almost takes some like humility to say like, okay, I wanted to dash grab, that's over now because I messed it up.
Yeah.
And I need to find some, second best option to do. A great DI there from GT. Puff's up smash mostly hits behind her. GT DI's all the way in front. Outlandish still goes to the up smash and will not kill.
What a wait there.
Yeah, great call out with the nair.
And Outlandish faded.
Oh, no jumps. Oh, does manage to grab the ledge. So close.
That was so, like, it's a wild scenario because Outlandish, he did dodge 2 up tilts, but GT was just comfortable to go for a third. And it was in such a precarious spot after he used, like, almost all his resources to dodge those up tilts.
Yeah. Playing Puff is so about managing those jumps. You really don't get too many, and you have to make every single one count.
Yeah, still back here. So Outlandish might be able to afford another one, but he finds an opening.
Yeah, grab for Puff. Even though the percent damage is so high, a single grab could be it.
Oh, and great shield there.
Yeah,
he's just hovering, trying to find his way in. He knows it won't take much of this percent to get a.
Oh, finds the up tilt!
And he gets it!
That one's gonna kill Outlandish. Works his way back into the set. Falls out of his chair.
You still have more to play! It's 1-1!
What's going on?
Outlandish.
He's joking, right? I hope that was some kind of joke.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he okay? I think he's okay.
Like yeah, he's getting back into it.
It freaked me out for a second there. I've seen people do that when it was not a joke.
Yeah, it's...
But Outlandish seems to have regained his faculties here and is going right back into it with another 0 to death. No, it goes for another up air instead.
And
Maybe he
GT's
wasn't confident. Yeah, that DI.
Impressive.
Yeah, it doesn't want to risk the rest.
Yeah, I'll see, like sometimes we'll see Puffs go for nice.
Misses his double jump.
Like little adjustments with like say back air or. Oh, that lasted long enough to outlast Pikachu's invincibility and hit him afterwards.
And Outlandish with a really strong first stock. Taking the lead here. These have been some really intense games. I feel like Outlandish has led at the beginning of all 3.
Yeah.
And it's just been like, does he give up the lead? How does he do his recovery here? I love that fade back and then jump in with a nair.
And just the raw up air, getting some percent. I'm wondering if Outlandish ever incorporates like the higher percent, say like weak back air into rest.
Ooh,
where
those
it
are
like
tricky.
carries them into him. I might be asking too much here, but I'd love to see those.
Yeah, Outlandish told me he was a little rusty, but he was practicing a ton yesterday, and I think he's managed to shake some of that off. So you never know. Oh,
nice tech chase here.
GT tries to tech chase again with that fair, but he's just a little bit too slow.
Yeah. It almost felt like too soon because he just like threw it into all the iframes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very tricky to time when you're not used to it. I believe it's... I know he has 2 frames of vulnerability at the end, like all characters do for Tekken plays. But it's a large amount of invincibility for Tekken plays.
So Puff using her pound, still has all her jumps here, and you have to be careful that he manages to trick GT. And all his other recoveries, he uses jumps at the beginning. That time he holds them to the end, and GT is just not ready for it.
Big backer does the job there.
Yeah, and we're at 2 stocks to 2. This is so even. Both these guys want that spot in Division 2. Know that this is the way to do it so you don't have to go through that brutal losers bracket. Oh, the back air positions him behind Puff. Puff, whoa!
So
finds
sneaky.
the rest! And Pika cannot get back in time to punish. Ooh, a little premature on that down smash, I think.
And somehow just falls out of that down air.
I like that nair. Puff players like to use the nair's massive reach as a way of getting back on stage. Waits and slow falls. Yeah, GT was probably waiting for a fast fall. And that slow fall mix-up helps him get back. This is really anyone's game still, anybody's set.
Yeah, this is so tight. They're just throwing out aerials, just hoping the other one run in.
Yeah.
And GT just sniffing the blood and the water just going in.
Tries to call out the jump. Not quite. Ooh, the pivot back. Outlandish playing a little defensive. Not too confident in his ability to get a grab here.
GT, he'll take as long as he'll wait as long as it takes to get this back air.
Yeah, he knows he wants a back air. Back air is his move. He's settled on it. He's made his decision.
And I like up air there because it refreshes back air a little bit, so it should kill just about anywhere now. Another up air, not going to kill. Outlandish still having more room to come in. A little bit of misface.
Oh, the down smash. Why not just grab him? Both these guys really struggling to end this stock. Oh, whipping, grabbing the wrong direction. Outlandish finally finds the grab. And GT is on his final stock.
Oh, the get up.
A very, very slow get up there from Outlandish. Over 100%. GT throws out the taunt. Everyone he's taunting. And we are in Game 3 last stock to decide who will advance to Division 2.
Outlandish takes top plat. We'll see how GT responds, and he gets caught by the grab.
Yeah, he tried to fair him off, but he wasn't quite at the edge. If Outlandish had been shielding right on the very edge of the platform, the fair would have knocked him off.
Oh, that nair just barely nicking him.
Yeah, building a bit of percent, now kind of in that up tilt range.
Yep.
Where up tilt rest is really the kill move you're looking for. Ooh, just carries him off stage with some nairs. And catches him trying to jump.
Situation.
Finds the back throw.
Not enough, but this is going to be dangerous for GT.
Just another one. GT missing that side platform that he was definitely going for.
Oh, the single zip adjustment.
Yeah. GT making it across. That nair pretty still. What can Outlandish do to get the kill? Finds that up air on shield into the grab, and Outlandish takes it.
Impressive showing from Outlandish there after losing Game 1, crawling back Game 2, and pretty convincing Game 3.
Yeah, great performance there. It felt like, you know, he showed that he could win all 3 of those games. He had some leads. And it's just about converting them. And that's the thing with Puff. It's like you have to be constantly, getting those rests. It's like even if you